Hey, what up, everyone? Just give me a second. Let me check if the stream is coming into the Facebook group as well. Okay, so we are good because I see that Restream has made some changes, and I'm not really sure if the stream is coming in, right? So we got some people on the stream right now. Thanks for being here. So hey, everyone, thanks for being here on Decisive Talks. We are on the talk number 18 already. So pretty amazing journey so far. So I'm Henry Ho, and I'm an entrepreneur, digital marketer, and most importantly, a software enthusiast. Today I have Banu. She's one of the founders of ConectoHub. So ConectoHub is an agile OKR and work management platform, right? So let me just bring on Banu on the show. Hi, Banu. How is it going?
Hi, Henry. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You look amazing. Definitely much more groomed than myself.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yeah,
for having us.
yeah, you're welcome, right? So, Banu, could you tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, and how did you get into entrepreneurship, and what did you see or experience, right, that made you decide to jump into the SaaS business?
Yeah. Actually, I am former corporate manager. I was marketing manager. I had changed my career path and I jumped into entrepreneur journey. And I'm from Turkey, by the way.
Yep.
Why I am so happy now? I just said that I'm waking up early and I'm just doing workout every day. That gives energy, and I really recommend that all entrepreneur all over the world. Why I go into that SaaS business? Uh, we had really hard work-life problems, and we looked all over the world and see that everybody has that problems. And when we look at the data, we saw that that's really a hard part of business. We are just doing actual work 40% of our work life. That's really wasting our time. And we see lots of people, lots of employees, they are unmotivated people. They really lost their energy, that lost their enthusiasm. We really want to make every organization like move like startup, agile, motivated, goal oriented, and we just established our company. Just make organizations move like startup, make people more motivated, make companies more goal oriented, and create innovative output. That's
Yeah.
our goal.
I think that's awesome, right? Because I did have a very different experience making use of Connecto Hub. I actually tested it out, and those of you who are keen to try it out, I actually have made a video. It's just that I'm going to be publishing later on. I think it's a completely different experience when it comes to the project management idea, because I personally use Nifty, and I also make use of Lolu, and I've tried Smart Task. I've also tried Asana.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've realized is that with these project management tools, they are really just managing your tasks and projects, but they are not really meant for, like, if you run a small sort of like a medium sized business, where you have, let's say, yourself as the founder, or the the CEO, whichever, and then you have managers and you have employees that are below the managers, right? And that's what happens at this point, is that you as the one who's on top, you don't actually manage the one at the bottom anymore, right? And you're just dealing with the managers, right? So it gives you a better idea, because when it comes to project management or task management tools, it is more for like a two level hierarchy company, I would say, rather than for what something like ConectoHub does, where you are managing the entire business itself, which I feel that it is very helpful because of this. Yeah. So
Thank
that's my
you.
opinion. Could you also share a little bit about maybe like how you what's the relationship between you and Emery, right? Who's the one who actually reached out to me originally.
Yeah.
Like how did the both of you actually came up with this idea to work on Connecto Hub together?
We were both corporate mentors, and we were seeking platforms or ways to make us more productive, make companies more productive, but we couldn't reach out. As Emre is responsible for the technical part of the company, I'm responsible for sales and marketing. We have different experiences, but we have different abilities. Um, for non-technical teams, it's not easy to use every platforms, every technical platforms. We really not get to use technological tools. And we try to bring a solution for especially for non-technical teams. And we saw that, yeah, you mentioned about Asana and other platforms. They're really good platforms for managing tasks, managing projects. But we were seeking out for the tool which motivates people, which puts goals at the center of the organization. When we met each other, we really wanted to find a solution, but we were just corporate employees, corporate managers. After 9 months or more, we got funded because we interviewed with more than 500 employees, managers, companies. We just look around the world and look problems and solutions. We said that we should find a better way, more enjoyable, more motivational way to get companies move like really that's important part move like startups, and we established ConectoHub. What's the difference of ConectoHub, for example, between Asana and ConectoHub? That's really important that we establish very flexible platform. What's that mean? We have flexible features. You don't have to put yourself in strict conditions. You can manage your work or goals, whatever you want to manage. And in addition, we integrate your goals and your work. And by the way, if you are employee, you are seeing that your goals that, or you pick your goals that empowers you, then you choose that you should do something for reaching that goal that leads you to be more productive, then that leads to you be more motivated because you know that you are doing that job because you are reaching that goal. That gives you energy, that gives you motivation. We try to make people more happy, more motivated, more innovative, and productive.
Yes, I think that that is true. So you were saying that you were working as a corporate manager, so you help companies improve their management. Is that something that you do?
Improve their management, improve their using time. We make companies more productive with our work management module. We use companies and employees more motivated by combining goal management and work management.
Yep.
You can link your works with your goals. By that way, you can just focus only what really matters.
Yep. Which is the
We combine that features.
yeah, which is the end goal, right? So with project and task management tools, the end goal is completing the task and the
Yeah,
project, but it uh it we sometimes we do not know how it translate to the bigger picture, and that's where the goal and objectives really comes in, right? So you were actually, helping companies to be more productive and efficient, and then I guess you couldn't find a good solution out there, so you decided to create your own. Is that it?
yeah. We lead companies see the big picture, not just done the task. Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
yeah,
done the task because you are reaching that goal.
yeah.
That's the big picture. I have done this and I have reached that goal. What's
Yes,
next?
yes.
That gives
I
great.
really like the concept ConectoHub, because when I tried it, it's really about the big picture um of of uh of entire of everything. So something very different when it comes to the project management tools that's out there, right? So entrepreneurship is not easy, whether it's starting a simple blog or starting a SaaS business. Every entrepreneur, faces challenges, right? So we would like to find out from you as well, what were some of the lowest point of your life?
Oh, there are so much time, but first thing comes to my mind, dealing with rejections. Rejections from investors, rejections from customers, because your early stage, your product need to develop more. When it comes to our first days of our journey, dealing with rejection is the most difficult part. But nowadays, we have now new difficulties catching the time, developing new features because our users are wanting new features. That's so really motivate us because we have lots of users from all over the world. They need some features. They like our product. That's really a sexy difficulty. We are trying to manage our time wisely to develop new features to make our customers, our users, happy. That's the new challenge for us.
That's awesome, right? I can see that you guys also raise funds for your software already. That's very very heartening to learn about, right? So those of you who are watching this stream right now, and you're looking for a sort of a high level management project management tool, I think Connecto Hub is great. And because Banu and Emre, who's the other co-founder as well, they are really working hard, and bringing in funds at the same time, developing the tool as well. So definitely feel that Connecto Hub might be staying around for some time for sure. Right? So the name Connecto Hub, right? How did you came up with the idea? I kind of feel that the name Connecto Hub, connect. Why did you use like one N instead of two? Is there a reason?
The first reason why we choose Connect Up, we want to use connection as a word because we want to make connections between people, connections between strategy and execution. We are the center of their business life. We want to be a center of their business life. We decide to use Connect, but Connect is used for lots of things. We should differentiate our name. We put just one N. Then we realize that it's not just Connect. We are hub for every part of this business. They should use ConectoHub for different approaches. Then we put two words together, Connect Hub, and that's Connect Hub for us. But our users generally are using Connect Hub.
Awesome, right? I like that reasoning that you gave, because to be honest, when I heard about your name, and then when I tried to, remember the name. I keep thinking, why is it like, is it two N or one N? It's a little bit confusing for me. And I thought that it should be two N's, right? Because that's how it's supposed to be spelled. But I do like your reasoning, right? By removing one N, it's everything is more connected. That's I like that idea of that
Thank you.
name. So I do start to see uh why it should be named Connecto Hub, right? With one single N, right? You see, we got a comment in here that came in as well that says nice concept.
Yeah,
Right, I
thank
do
you.
agree with you, and that's why I love to ask founders about why did you came up with the name, because sometimes we like to judge a book by its cover, right? And I did make a judgment as well, like why is it one ends, like when I type and then like I don't find the answer that I need, right? So but at least we now understand, right?
Yeah.
There is a reasoning behind that branding. Okay, so could you share with us where you think that Connecto Hub could stand out from your competitors? Because since you are a much younger company, right? How do you think you can compete with niche? Of course, you have the differentiation with the OKR features, but how do you think you can compete with a lot of big players out there like Monday? You've got Asana.
Asana, Credit Club, lots of
Yeah.
competitors. Yeah. It's a huge market, and we know that we have lots of competitors, and they are older than us. We are differentiating our product, but that's not enough. We know that. We are listening our users. We gave our platform from the early days to our users. We know that they won't love our product because it's really early stage, but that's the only way to grow. Just listen to your customers. Not, I don't want to say customers. Listen to your users and look at them how to use your platform and if they like that feature or not. That's the really good point for starting. We listen to our users, then move on. And that's a good news. We have two customers. They are former Asana users. We have one customer. They are former ClickUp user. Yeah, we have some features that our users want to use that. Being flexibility, being user friendly, connecting OKRs and work management. These are the main points which our customers want ConectoHub or choose ConectoHub. And at the end of the day, we are so happy that we have users from the biggest companies from Turkey. We have users from scale up startups from all over the world. That shows that ConectHub gives some things special for them, and that's why they choose ConectHub over ClickUp, over Jira, or over Asana. And we will continue to be a user-centric platform, to put the user into the heart of that business and put the users motivation and productivity in our company philosophy. That's so important. When you
Yeah.
listen to your user, when you stick into your philosophy and just move on, then somebody realize you, and word of mouth, I believe that thing, then you can grow that business.
Yeah, I think I do want to disagree with you somewhere. You said something that Connecto Hub is early stage. I wouldn't say it's early stage because I think your tool itself is has been in terms of the features, when I tested it out, it feels complete. At least for like a MVP, right? Because a lot of times, a lot of tools come on to um like AppSumo and other lifetime deal. When I test them out, right, I find that there are a lot of bugs around, and not just bugs, but missing features that makes it complete. Right, because the tool is advertised as this, but it has certain features that's missing that you're just not able to call it as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So ConectoHub, I would say that it is a product that has already achieved its MVP, which is work management, OKR. It has all those features in there already. But of course, the rest that is going to come up on top of Connecto Hub will be our user feedback to tell you what else could help to improve the platform. Yep.
Thank you, Henry. I don't want to our viewers don't misunderstand that ConnectHub is not MVP. 1.5 year ago was MVP. Yes. I, what do I mean by early stage? Asana is, I think, more than 10 years platform. We are just fresh in comparison with Asana, but we are not MVP platform. By the way, I just want to mention that we have enterprise users, customers from Turkey, and four biggest companies from Turkey. They are using ConnectHub. If we were MVP, they wouldn't use our platform. I just want to mention in comparison with our competitors.
Yep, yep. That's what I'm trying to say is that
Thank you.
you are already developed. Your tool is already developed. It's not
Yeah,
early stage two at all, right?
no, no, no.
It's a early it's already a developed tool. That's what I want to be saying. So I think personally for me will be the feedback is that I like my project management tools to have sort of chat APIs in there so that I could send notifications to myself and have because we spend most of the time, right, when we in our businesses on the project management tool itself, because that's the foundation, the base of running any kind of businesses, especially when we are dealing with online businesses as well. Is like our base, is like our home. The project management tool is our home. So I like to rather than having to check my Slack or something else. I like that messages, notifications to just be sent to me in my project management tool. That's all. Right. So hopefully you guys can also consider adding that feature in as well, being able to send notifications into the project management tool in Connecto Hub itself. Just a suggestion from me, right?
Thank you,
Personally, for
Henry.
me, I'm not an advanced user for project management tools. I just like to have a all-in-one hub. I would say all-in-one hub for all my tools. And I tried out the entire Connecto Hub as well. I don't have any features that I would like to request. In fact, I think everything works
Really?
for my use case. Like whatever that I need, it seems like Connecto Hub is able to serve the purpose.
Thank
That's
you,
my
Henry.
my feedback.
And our Zapier integration is coming in 1 week. That's the good part for our users.
Awesome, awesome. Right. So if it's not confidential, right, would you be able to share certain plans that Connecto Hub will have that we will be able to see in maybe 6 months or 8 months time?
Mm. In 6 months or 8 months, we want to grow our business in global. Yes, we have users from US, UK, lots of European countries, from Asia, from India. We want to grow our potential in 8 months. But in the long run, what we are planning, making Connect Up as personal assistant, as company's assistant, gives recommendation, using data, gives analytics for their daily life, for their strategic life. We want to put Connect Up into the center of their work life in the long run.
I think that's a great idea, is that because you're already gathering all this data, and then you can give suggestion on
Yeah.
where to improve. I think that's a great idea. I don't think that there are many tools out there that's actually doing this. We do have like other tools like analytics tool on the for your website that gives us suggestions, but nothing on like how your business is actually running, right? So it's like we are having a consultant for our business to tell us where we where our missing gaps are. I think that's a
Yeah,
very good idea, right?
exactly.
um Also, could you share a little bit about your team? How many developers you have, customer support, designers that you have? How are they like? Do they, help you to keep you motivated to create the idea or the vision that you have for Connecto Hub? Any fun activities that your team does to help you to bond as well?
Yeah. We have 6 developers and 2 designers. And that's the good part. We are using our feedback platform together. Everyone are looking our feedbacks because we put our users into the center of our business. Uh, and I say that one of our employees is our customers, our users. And we are working as 2 co-founders for everything. We are talking with our users. We are listening to our users. We are looking at every detail. And I can say that our users are working as our product managers too. We are happy so that we have a community now, and we want to build that community in the long run. And we are working from home. We have office in Istanbul, but actually because of COVID issues, we are working from home. But in the long run, we'll see.
Awesome, right? I think one thing that I forget to mention was also the feedback. That you guys have the feedback feature where you can give feedback onto your team members as well. I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that in fact, if you can add more gamification features, right? I think that might even make Connecto Hub more exciting, uh, a joy to use, right? I'm
Thank
not sure,
you.
just a suggestion for on Connecto Hub, right? So,
Thank
what are some challenges or big hurdles that your company is occupied with currently?
As I mentioned, time is so critical for us. Developing new features for every week. That's important, and sometimes it's difficult part. But with few resources, you are trying to do big businesses. Like every startups, we have challenges. Yes, we have big competitors. We are trying to reach users that there is ConectoHub. You should try that. That's the challenge actually with few resources, like every startups. But despite that, all challenges, that's a good journey. When you see that your customers are happy, or when you hear that, like from you, they like ConectoHub, that gives so much energy to us.
Yes, I think definitely, one of the challenges would be getting people to try, right? In fact,
Sometimes,
you if because one thing about project management is because it might not be perfect for what I'm using now, but then moving to your platform will take a lot of effort as well. So that's the one of the biggest problems when it comes to choosing a project management platform to work with, right? In fact, if you just see what is going on in my community, sometimes I think just a couple of days back we had this new software that was launched, and I tested it out and I said, oh, this is just awesome, right? Like everyone should try this. And I could tell you that there are so many skeptics out there saying that, oh, this is overhyped, this is overhyped. Yeah, like probably people are gonna say the same thing about Connecto Hub as well. It's like, this yeah, okay, maybe I don't need that. I don't have to try it, you know. I think I'm fine with my what I have. And that's how people are like. They and they will still go around and still make comments even though they have never even tried the tool. So I think
Yeah.
that's something that I hope that the community can overcome as well, because we have a lifetime deal community right here, and people just like to prejudge. And I would say that people should open up their mind and test it out, because I don't make a lot of you know like big recommendations, but I think that if you are running a business and you have uh two or more hierarchies, in terms of your corporate ladder, right? Then your corporate structure wise, then I highly recommend that you try out ConectoHub. In fact, you can use ConectoHub on a personal level as well, because it gives you a better idea of where your goal is, instead of just looking at your daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly tasks, and just trying to complete them. But then, so what if you complete them? It might not necessarily help your business to move forward, right? So I think that's where the benefit of this Connecto Hub is that it gives you that bigger goal to focus on, so that your task, is aligned to the objective, right? So yep,
I just want to add something
go ahead, please.
to our community or to all people. We want to make their life more easier. When you look at your startups or the other companies, you should use a platform for managing your KPIs or OKRs. You should use a platform managing your projects. And in addition to that, you have to dos. Your teams have to dos. You should use to do management. That means that you are using three platforms. Firstly, it's so confusing. Secondly, you can't see the big picture from three platforms. You should gather data and combine it manually. And the third one is expensive. We are offering that you can use one platform and collect data, connect your strategy and execution. By the way, see the big picture. Just make easier your life and just focus really what's really matters. We are offering that. Sometimes, yeah, as you mentioned, that they don't want to try it. But when we say that instead of three platforms, you can use ConnectHub as one platform and you don't need to gather data, uh, they wonder it and try it.
Yep. I think that's a very good suggestion. Is go and try Connecto Hub, right, and test it out. If you feel that like if you are going through your daily work life and you kind of seem to lose sight of your goal, I think that you should really try out Connecto Hub, because it might keep you more aligned to your goals, right? So how do you feel about launching a lifetime deal?
That's really opportunity for us. And now we have open roadmap. We established our roadmap after lifetime deal, because we saw that there are lots of power users. They really say they want. They really know that business. They really get excited with your platform. And we are working with our lifetime dealers. They are working like as product manager of ConnectHub. That's really exciting.
Yep.
That's the opportunity for seeing different cultures. That's the opportunity for working with companies from all over the world. We are so happy for launching our platform on lifetime deal, and we are saying that we should do that maybe 5 months ago.
Yeah, I think that I think I always like lifetime deal, because um I think that as a founder, right, I am more like a lifetime deal customer right now. But at the same time, myself, I'm actually developing my own software as well. And when I look at some of you, right, like ConectoHub and some of other founders that I've interviewed before, what I see is that the community, in the lifetime deal community, uh, like you said, right, they are power users. They really test out your tool, every single thing that's within it, and they just want to, create help you to create a tool that is more meant for them, I would say. And while at the same time, when you get the feedback, it helps you to create, have a better idea of where to move your software towards, so that you're able to reach a different demographic as well, because you have more use cases for people, right? I think that's always, I think launching a lifetime deal is always great. I think that, like, every SaaS should launch a lifetime deal.
Definitely.
Whether it's, you don't have to launch a big one where you can sell a lot if you are worried about that could hurt you in the long run. But having that small group of users using your tool, giving you those valuable feedbacks, I think that's really important for you to uh, have more ideas about where to, develop your software, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the lifetime due community so far? Have they treated you well?
Absolutely. They treated very well. They have opinions. Some users are wanting more features. That's okay, and we love them. We want to hear more feedback from them. Some users are saying that that makes us so happy. Yeah, that's the platform which we are looking for, both for individuals, both for companies. That really makes us happy. We have just one regret. We should launch our product on lifetime deal maybe 5 months ago. We should do it earlier. That's one regret we
I
have.
see, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I feel that, sometimes when it comes to lifetime deal, it is very tricky, because if you launch it too early, then you have a big problem as well,
yeah,
because you're going to get a lot of refunds and stuff like that. So and if you launch it too late, then it's like literally giving your software away, because you already have a mature product, right? So I think you got to find a balance where the right moment to launch that software as a lifetime deal, right? I think that's a very good idea. I feel that as you move along, as you said, that some of them have very strong opinions. Do take note that sometimes they can come across very critical as well. But just hopefully you can look past that and just see what the underlying message that they want to send to you. That's all, right? So in the project management tools world out there, as I mentioned, there's so many competitors, right? And even just on lifetime deal, there are so many of them right now. I think that there's Blue, that's on lifetime deal. There, myself, I use Nifty. There's Flowlu. There's Blue Show. There's so many different project management tools on lifetime deal. So what would you say to people that are on the fence, okay, and they are sitting on the sidelines right now and looking at Connecto Hub, right? But they have not jumped in yet. They have not jumped in on the lifetime deal. What would you say to these people to take a closer look? Hey, we are Connecto Hub. Give us a try. Like, what would you want to say to these people?
I want to say that instead of using three platforms, try ConectoHub and save your time, see the big picture, and enjoy a user-friendly platform. That's so important for us. And when you look at our users and their reviews, see that every users of ConectoHub are saying that really that's user-friendly platform. You don't have to look at the guides. You can really start from the scratch easily. Just try one platform instead of three platforms.
Yeah, I just when I was testing it out, right, I only had one single question for Emery, right? I was like, okay, how do I connect this? And then he told me that okay, I know what to do with the entire platform already. Because whenever sometimes I create a video, I have to create a video on project management tools. I'm always very worried because they always have so much features and but I don't like to have my videos really long, right? So I had to uh, and trying to learn the project management tool does take some time as well. So but I only had one question for Emery, and he guided me, he gave me the answer, and then I knew exactly what to do with Connecto Hub, right? And I believe I sent you and Emery the video as well. I'm going to be publishing later as well. And he said, oh, this is amazing, right? I mean, like,
Thank
because
you.
I didn't need to be handheld with Connecto Hub. Just if you have any small little experience with using any kind of work management tools, you would know what to do with Connecto Hub. It literally takes you maybe like 10 minutes or 15 minutes to get started. So that's what I
Mhm.
really like about Connecto Hub, right? So those of you who are on the sidelines right now watching this, or those of you who are watching the recording later, be sure to test out Connecto Hub, right? Do you have a free trial on your website? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Everybody can try just few features, but they can understand philosophy of ConectHub, and they can understand from few features user-friendly design.
Yep, and of course, if you are worried to try the free trial, so someone asked, is it
Yeah,
unlimited
unlimited.
storage?
There's unlimited storage.
Yep. So it's unlimited storage. Let me see who asked this. Kalisa, right? So Kalisa says, yep, it's unlimited storage, and whichever it is, because if Connecto Hub is currently on AppSumo, so if you purchase that deal, you can always, if it's not for you, which I feel that is unlikely. So if you have that idea of wanting to manage from a top-down perspective, then I highly feel that I don't think that you're going to be refunding this. But if you feel that it's not for you, then you're always protected. By AppSumo. If you want to try all the pro features, you can always get the lifetime deal. Just get a code, go in, test it out. If it's not for you, just hit
Then
that
refund
refund
it.
button. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I just want to add something, one differentiation point of ConnectUp. There are lots of platforms are saying that if you want to add guest user, you should pay extra. If you want to unlimited storage, pay extra. If you want to add portfolio, that's extra, extra, extra. We don't say that. We have strict features, and we are saying that we don't want extra money from you. We just want to manage your projects, daily tasks, teams, and OKRs from one platform. That's so easy and so simple.
Yep. And all they are asking is for you to make use of Connecto Hub, give them the feedback they need,
Yeah,
right? Right. And that's really what they want from you. In exchange for the lifetime deal, that's all, right? Help them to grow. And that's what I always been doing and saying is that if you look at my videos as well on YouTube, I always point out some of the issues with the platform as well. This is for feedback for the founders as well, to know what they got to fix or what they got to add to make it better, right? So that's important for all the SaaS tools. And if you buy the Connecto Hub lifetime deal and you're using it, why wouldn't you want to help them to improve? Because you paid for it, so you help them to improve, you get to benefit, right? So it's a win-win situation for both of us, right? So lastly, I got to ask a difficult question, Banu, is that we understand that every startup founder would love to have a glorious exit, right? So but many of them sometimes have left the lifetime license owners stranded and abandoned, right?
Mm.
Such as PySync or Headline. PySync was sold to HubSpot, and HubSpot is discontinuing their services, and Headline does not have any updates anymore. So, while some startups fail and not able to keep up with maintaining the services, right, those who succeed seem to sometimes abandon their early supporters as well. So that means you run a lifetime deal. If you fail, right, we understand because you run out of money, right? We can't fault you for that. But if you succeed, sometimes some of these founders also abandon us, right? So so what is your perspective on this, and would you be putting any conditions down if, let's say, one day ConectoHub gets acquired, that the lifetime license owners are protected or somehow compensated, right? If so, what would they be?
Um, Philosophy of companies are so important, and you should obey that philosophy. And we have philosophy that our customers are the most valuable things for us, and we put our users at the center of that company, and that's why we succeeded. And if we succeed in the future and exit it, that's the one reason. That's our philosophy, and we should put restriction for lifetime dealers because they have rights and they can use it for lifetime. That's the most important thing. If you want to see that ConectHub is living and growing, you should obey that rules. You should continue to be a customer centric or user centric platform. If you upset your users, if you upset your lifetime dealers, then how can you succeed? And that's not the deal, I think. We can protect our lifetime dealers.
Yep. Okay, I think
And
that's a
they
very
should
good
protect
answer.
our lifetime dealers too, if you want
Yep.
to be Connect Up so successful.
Yep. Thanks for saying that, right? Because I feel that I mean, just look at me putting in that time, right? Just to create a video. You can take it as a review, or it's like a feedback to show you where the good points or the bad points of your software is. And it takes time, right? I create videos, but everyone else, they probably send it to your chat support or something like that. Yes, it's going to take up some time from your support team, but at the same time, these people who are testing out your software, that is all lifetime view. They are using it day in day out. The problems that they have, for them to give you that feedback, it takes up a lot of effort as well, right? So what we hope to get from any lifetime deals is that when we help you to grow, we stand to benefit from your growth as well. That's all we ask, right? So
I got your
lastly,
point.
yep,
They're investing their time. That's really important for us too.
yep, awesome. So Banu, do you have anything else that you want to share with our community as well before we end off the stream?
Thank you, Henry, for having us. Thank you for your community too. I just want to share that again and again. If you need something, some platform for managing everything for your individual life or your company business life, try ConnectUp instead of three platforms. You are managing your to-dos, your team's to-dos, projects, teams, and your goals. The most important thing in our life is reaching that goal, working for that goal, and working productively. We are trying to make you more motivated and more productive. Just try it. and give feedback. If you don't like it, as you said, as you mentioned, that refund it. That's okay. But I
Yep.
believe that you will love it.
Yep, I do agree as well. Yep. So I think that's all I have. It's a great session with you, right, Banu? I like to do this kind of sessions because I feel that some of the people who are on the fence looking at Connecto Hub, it's not that they don't want to buy the deal. They could be somewhat interested as well, but sometimes they don't know the founders, and that's what we are really worried about. We don't know the founders, how they going to treat us. So we want to get to know you better, and that's all we are here about, right? Because I'm sure that if you guys go on to YouTube, whatever it is, you go to their knowledge base, I'm sure you all would be able to find how to make use of Connecto Hub, right? And I just want to allow Banu to be here to share about herself and Connecto Hub, so that all of you have could trust them to give it a try, right? So that's all I
Of
have.
course.
Thanks everyone. Thanks Nadikap. Right, so Nadikap says thanks Henry and Bana. Sorry, it's a Banu. I'm sure he
No
clicked
problem.
wrongly. Yeah. So that's all I have. And thanks everyone, Kalisa, Nadikap, right, for being on the stream. And that's all I have. Thanks Banu for being here as well. Bye bye. I'll see you in my next
Thank you for the
episode.
opportunity. Bye bye. Have a
Yep.
nice week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.